Why, hello! Hello there, Pavel. How's it going? How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty much just woke up, though. So, you know. I'm a little out of it right now. See, if you were in the Discord, you would have known that, stream was gonna be late today. The weirdest form of advertisement the world has ever seen. Thank you for subscribing, Bauhaus 1000. Good to have you here. Oh, I just need to do one second, and now we can begin. Here we go. Gonna be doing some more Blades of Ashina today. I think. Well, depending on how fast I go through it, we might get to Soul of Cinder and beat him. I'm not really sure. So order of operations, we're gonna do Lothric Castle, and then move on to the DLC. The final DLC. Oh no. Not knocking anything off the table. Kill Soul of Cinder today? I think it's possible. Especially because everything that's like hard left in the way isn't that tough. And by that I mean I've killed them 40 times. So I got their moveset locked in tight. Although to be fair, that didn't stop me from immediately dying to this guy last time. I can't even tell you how I just did the same thing as I did last time. Actual nutcase I am. Did not learn. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? My bad, my bad. So I genuinely almost just died right there again. So my life flashed before my eyes. Because he killed me with that same magic sword attack. Wow, I missed that one, huh? So apparently in this mod, these guys can drop their headpiece. Oh, and also their robes. Just a nice little piece. Although I will say, now I don't get increased lightning damage from the helmet, because that's what its special effect was. Being immune to those cursed hands, though, I mean, it's pretty good. Twinkling Titanite, Chaos Gem, Twinkling Titanite. Huh. Honestly, in preparation for the next playthrough, I bought like 10 Twinkling Titanite to upgrade the Blades of Conquest with, but seems like that wasn't really necessary considering I now have 5 just sitting around. Oh, there's so many in here. What the heck? Then this is the lever that shows the Titanite slab over there. I don't know why, but right now my neck is just like super duper. Like, I feel like I'm like someone took me, just like, ouch, from like top down and just kind of like. That's how I feel right now. Just trying to, you know, be young and limber again. Just gonna loosen up. Does pineapple belong on pizza? You know, personally, I would say no. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I think they're just different flavor profiles. You bastard. Honestly, thralls are typically like the bane of my existence. So them not being that bad in this playthrough, ouch, is a welcome change to say the least. Once again, another enemy that I can't hit. With the shoulder check. I would say my favorite pizza is a good meat lovers. I just love myself some meat, you know what I mean? Bacon, sausage, other forms of meat. Other forms of meat. I don't remember any other types of meat right now. Oh, my brain is off the mark today. I dipped my toes into Sekiro modding today, Nuffly. Nice. What'd you do? Oops. Still got hit, but that's fine. Sometimes I just expect to be able to walk after getting hit, but no, you gotta roll. You got to roll. I wonder if that's like a guaranteed stagger on the jump attack. There we go. You know, they're not too bad when you learn them. But yeah, what'd you make, Rotomatic? Soul Stream. That's me when I first wake up in the morning. We in my very good restaurant. This restaurant's better pizza than what I ate. Interesting. I made myself a 50 spirit emblem. No more param edits really. Ah, I see, I see. But hey, the journey of 1,000 steps begins with the first. You start here, you can do anything. As long as you put your mind to it and miss the same attack 7 times in a row. Also, is it just me? Or are Lothric Knights more fun to fight? I hit him with it. I didn't know I could do that. More fun to fight than any enemy in Elden Ring. They're just so reactive, fast, they're challenging. They don't really try and roll catch you either. Well, turns out I didn't know how to download stuff from GitHub. Preach it, brother. I hate GitHub with a burning passion. It's simply too much for my mostly normal person brain. Oh, like the amount of times I've downloaded the source code to something instead of the actual end product. Too many times. I do it constantly. And I never really get better at it. Oh, is this where the Scholar's Ring is? I could use that. Yep. I remember just in time. It makes you download the source code and tells you, it's just a prank, bro. See? Exactly. It's ridiculous. The thing is, though, what makes it even worse is that some projects actually don't have a release to download. So you just end up downloading the source code, and then you have to find out after scouring the Discord server of project number 705 that it's not going to be released for another 7 years. You bashed your head so much to download Yapt? Are you in percent server name percent? Because if you're in there, there's a really helpful channel called Tools and Resources where you can download stuff like that, no problem. Hello there, Gargoyle. I did mean to do the arrow one, but that's fine. Simple user error. Wow, really blocks that, huh? It's so funny to me how these guys have like a phase 2, despite being normal enemies, and you can guard break them. Yeah, I got there eventually. Ooh, Gargoyle Flamehammer. After almost crying myself to sleep the other night. I understand the struggle. What is down there? Why are there Corvians? You know, I actually have no idea what that is. Big surprise to me. Oh, the classic double trouble. What? That second hit doesn't get you, huh? Oh, because one of them gives sharp and the other gives heavy. I forgot about that. Well, you got me there. Oh, and the other one fell off the cliff. That's good. That's some good stuff right there. Oh. Missed. Come out wherever you are. I'm the type of villain, like, if I ever break into your house and set up a series of traps with increasing ridiculousness and complexity, finalizing with a chase where you know, put me in a grinder or something like that, definitely I'm the kind of killer who would say, come out wherever you are. You know, I feel like that's who I identify with. can't wait to make my own version of Sword Saint Ishin. I want it to be as anime as it could be. You and every single modder, my friend. You identify as a sadist killer? No, I'm just saying if I was, I would be the kind who would say, come out, wherever you are. And then one swift kick in the back, and I would be dumped right into, you know, some sort of grinder. Just saying that's how it would be for sure. But yeah, Rotomatic, you probably don't actually want to use Yapped. Just by the way. Please drink it. I'm not dying to you bastards. I forgot my... I didn't put up the shortcut. I can't die now. I didn't think I was gonna die. So, why? Dark Souls Map Studio these days is just a better way to do it. It's a better yapped at this point. Cause back in the early day, back in my day, there would be like conflicts between creating params and then putting them on people in Map Studio. You just want it all in one place, you know what I'm saying? And it's just better now. Yapped is pretty much like an outdated product. It was good when it came out, but at this point it's just not necessary. Is there a crystal lizard here? Why do I feel like I would run somewhere? What a crazy statue, by the way. So I basically almost killed myself the other night for nothing. Not for nothing. For a illuminating experience. You have realized that Yapped is no longer necessary for a mod to be created. Just download the latest version, the latest release of Map Studio, and you should be good to go. Any more questions? Of course, I'm always here. To answer anything you might be wondering. Demonetization speedrun. Viper, I'll have you know that today I have said nothing. I am currently the goodest boy this side of Tallahassee. What is that phrase, by the way? This side of Tallahassee. Where did that start? Yo! When you forget about the mage, you always just end up dying. Although wait a minute. I forgot she's a Perry Queen. This side of Tennessee. I mean, they're both pretty good. Alright, got her. Stop it with the poison arrows. Black Hat Badger. Got him. Owned. Walk into it, please. He didn't. You seem like the kind of guy who needs a jumping attack in your life. Absolutely owned I am. Simply slobbering at the knocker. What, were you kick in the air, pal? I don't think so, my guy. Oh, arrow in the head. Can't wait to shoot 3 out of 4 arrows in the ground. Although that time I got 2. Oh no. 2 arrows. Actually, world famous first. Alright, Nuffly, help me, man. Tell me the actual stuff I need for Sekiro modding. I mean, okay. Checklist, Dark Souls Map Studio. Probably need to have my hand on the controller to dodge. Dark Souls Map Studio. Dark Souls Animation Studio. Yeah, that's about it. Is it? You need, Yab to unpack stuff. But other than Yabber, you should just be fine. Yabber, Dark Souls Map Studio, and Dark Souls Animation Studio. Yikes. TF only 2? No. What about UXM? Oh yeah, I forget sometimes that people just don't have their Sekiro unpacked. Yeah, so you need UXM to unpack your Sekiro. So don't worry about it, because that's like a 1. That's like a 1 in... You do that once and you're good for the end of time. Every single time I've needed to unpack something, I've been like, no, the stream didn't have game audio. Come on, guys. Like, I know it's my fault, but you need to tell me these things. No. The stream is so bad. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm like, why? I don't know what your problem is. I don't know. Let me see what like how is it bad? It goes up to 1080p. I was waiting when you'd realize that. You're a sick bastard, Rotomatic. And by the way, YouTube bastard has not been like a real swear for 80 years, so please don't demonetize me on that one. So much lag, not quality, just lag. Is there any lag on your end? Because mine, I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not skipping anything. YouTube doesn't even say that I'm down at all. How bad is your internet? You poor son of a gun. It's clear for me? Alright. Because, you know, all I'm saying, Romantic, is that you just failed to tell me that I had the game audio off for 26 minutes, so, you know, my trust in you absolutely shattered. And there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, UXM, Animation Studio, Map Studio. Yabber. It's about all I use. I mean, I use Notepad++, but like, that has nothing to do with modding. It's just a better thing to edit on. Grand archives. A lot of people use VS Code Studio. But honestly, I don't think that's really necessary. It's also just me being stubborn because I don't want to switch. I have it. I've used it. I'm just not gonna use it. Dark Souls Animation Studio. is where we make the custom boss moveset, isn't it? That's where we make the custom boss moves, not the custom boss moveset. But yes, that is where it's where the magic happens. Animation studio editing and moveset editing is probably the best part about modding. Because it's the actually like fun, immediate end product type stuff. Magic, hey! You're gonna have to try harder than that. I don't know what you're just talking about. You bastard. Bing! So this is a swing. Sheesh. What do you mean, sheesh? What's there to sheesh about? Hey! Oh yeah, because this Lothric Knight... Wait, no, they all come down, but this Lothric Knight is first, so you don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, they do a lot of damage late game. They really do. Get owned. Hello, hello there, Alexis. Sheesh. Oh, you... So inconsiderate. Damaging me. I do have an idea about modding though, Nuffly. Can you tell me if it's actually possible or not? Don't worry. I'm really good at telling people their dreams are not possible. So hit me with it. It's like my favorite thing to do. How's it going, Alexis? Having a good day, I hope. You know, I feel like I'm one of those people. I just have hater energy. You know, I deliver positive vibes, but I'm a big hater. Genichiro is just posture break god. He really is. Because the first two hits don't bounce. So you get to do the third hit, which is just your entire body shoving. Come on. I know you can run, my guy. I've shot you with 4 arrows. Please, just come for me a little faster. And he turns around. Well, fine. I didn't want to shoot you anyway. You all are such buffers, dude. Look at me. I don't buff my weapon. Not that I can, but you know, I'm just saying, if I could buff my weapon, I would though. You. Yikes. Okay, let's see. What are the dreams I'm about to crush? So I wanted to make an Ishin mod, but I want him to parry everything. Interesting, interesting. Oh, get comboed. Okay, so just don't do anything with a really long animation versus the spear guys, you die. Alright. I want to make an Ishin mod, but I want him to parry. You keep missing. Parry everything. Like, we can't damage him at all. But after a long combo, he will open up for a single attack, which will be our killing blow. Is it possible? You know what? It'll take a bit of work, but I think that's the most realistic dream I've heard. Also love how there's this gauntlet right here and then you get through it. And you just have to go back to the bonfire. Because you're no way in heck you're gonna beat Lorien and Lothric with 3 Estus flasks. Yay, don't you celebrate now. You've got trials, you've got tribulations. I don't speak much English. That's fine, Alexis. It seems that a lot of people here don't either. But yeah, Rotomatic, it's possible. You'll just have to figure out how to do it. Not like, you know, anything groundbreaking, but you'll have to learn how to get that going. I got one more, okay. Hit me with it. These pilgrim butterflies are so spooky, aren't they? I guess it's just like, you don't realize how big they are until they come closer. I don't think you can damage them either. Time to run past every single enemy. Because it's not worth fighting them. Hit me, baby, one more time. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. I don't know why I'm singing the Zelda theme. Sherry plays. Hey, it's been a while. How you going?
Another dogged contender.
I bark. Woof.
Welcome, unkindled.
I'm a dogged contender. I'm playing the part.
Purloiner of cinders.
Purloiner of cinders.
Mind you.
Mind you.
The mantle of Lord interests me none.
Anyone else see his arm clipping through the ground?
Curse, the legacy of lords. Let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
You know what? I feel like Lothric has some really big Kuro energy, you know? He's got that kinda... He's like if Kuro was older and had a deeper voice. Oh no. Owned. There we go. Oh, where is he? Just standing there doing nothing. Can I make the game slower at a certain point? That one I might have to tell you off on. You can't make Sekiro go slower. Because Sekiro is different than Dark Souls 3. Wow. There is a block in Animation Studio that slows down moves. But for Sekiro, it doesn't work. We don't know why, but it just doesn't. So you might not have success with that. Everything is going well, bro. Nice to hear.
Dear brother.
Good to see you again. Star Comrade Naflimov. Have you seen Rick Sanchez fight Andrew Tate in Yu-Gi-Oh?
My brother.
The internet's such a funny place, huh? And the answer, I have not seen that. My brother. Blade of... Look at his fingers.
For that is our curse.
This is a PG-13 stream, which means I can say this sentence. Lothric has some serious yaoi hands. But I can't say anything else for the rest of the stream. It's my single F word. Isn't that crazy, by the way, that that's how that works? In, like, movies. It is time bing, bang, whoop, bing. That's so funny that you thought I was gonna fall for that. Timing's a little later on that than I remember. Super owned right now. Hey, I'm still in the running for being able to beat him with the 3 Estus I had last time, so maybe I shouldn't be so quick to say anything. See, the thing with Lorien, his moveset's really simple. It's pretty much just horizontal swings with some occasional nonsense. I didn't stagger him there, but wouldn't it have been cool if I did? Ouch. Not gonna let... Whoa, what was that one? The whole, like, area unloaded for a second. Owned. Gets posture broken. Ouch. I love the one where he just teleports above you. It's so like, dang, man. Come on. Because there's attacks where he teleports and you have to like look around for a second. But if he's just like above you, you have to react. You are taken down. It is your final order, Prince. Mark my words. You remain among the accursed. They have a banging soundtrack too. I really like Lothric and Lorien. It's a shame that they're at the very end of the game. And you can only fight them once. Lothric is kind of sad. He's just a dude trying to live. Exactly! Why is he even a Lord of Cinder? He's never linked it. That's the messed up part. We don't have, like, why do we have to kill him? Like, everybody's like, oh yeah, he's a Lord of Cinder. I think you have to link the fire for that to work, brother. He's just a guy. He's not a Lord of Cinder. He's never linked it. See, this is actually an exercise in gaslighting. He never linked it, but the entire world gaslit him into wanting to link it so bad that he linked it by like just existing. Incredible animation right there. What about dialogue? Can I make Ishin say something in the middle of a fight? You can. It's just not an area I have information in. Oh yeah, you're still alive. I was about to be like, alright, let's put some ashes up there. Oh no, he's still there. Gundir's halberd is not changed, unfortunately, so I think we'll just grab Prisoner's Chain. Because it's really good. Slave Knight Gale has the best soundtrack in the whole franchise. Changed my mind. He's pretty good, isn't he? A couple years ago, I was very into that one guy who remade that song on like pure piano. That was something. I ask thee, kneel. Oh, he's actually doing it. Plin, plin, plon, plin, 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 plon.
Noble lords of Cinder.
Just straight up dies.
Fire fades. And the lords go without thrones.
Why am I here? I'm not a Lord of Cinder. You guys are all a bunch of...
Surrender your fires.
It's so sad. Kind of. I have the Secret Betrayal ending too, so the music for Firelink Shrine, I really like it. My hair looks red. Hey, hey, stop it, lady. Give me dandruff.
Let him grant death.
Let him grant death.
To the old gods of Lothric, deliverers of the first flame.
I hate to break it to you. They've been dead for a very long time. Like, since Dark Souls 1 long time. Which, in, like, the actual history of this world is probably, like, an actually, like, insane amount of time. Alrighty then. Where's the way out? Oh, over there. Where's the way out? Is it where there was no longer a door? Or where there has always been a door? I mean, say what you will about Dark Souls 3's color palette. It's got some pretty great set pieces, like this. Now, unfortunately, instead of fighting Soul of Cinder right now, we are going to have to go to the DLC. Lol, what are you laughing at? It's been like quiet cutscenes for 5 minutes. I haven't even told a joke. You laughing at something besides me? Or are you just late to the activities? I'm calling you out. I'm bullying you specifically. How dare you? Laugh. Banana. Sorry, I didn't realize I was in the presence of the Bob the Minion. Shivers down my spine, sir. It's so glad to meet you. Worst mechanic in the game, by the way, is just this. So incredible. Let me see if I still got it. There we go. Slave Knight Gale number 1. Godskin Apostle is number 2. I mean, it's pretty good, but number 2. Twinkling Tin. Does any character ever actually say the word Titanite? Or have we just, as a fan base, assumed that's how it's pronounced the whole time? Because I don't think they do. You know, there's so much like jumping from high distances in the DLC. It's easy to forget how fast you die from falling in this game. I played this and then I played Bloodborne. Bloodborne lets you fall off anything pretty much. This game is more on the Dark Souls 2 side, but Dark Souls 2 is actually ridiculous with its fall damage. Hella fast. But what are you talking about, Viper? My man is off his gourd. God's an Apostle, Gurman, Dark Souls 3 main menu theme, and 5 is Godfrey. It's an interesting list. I heard that, or I saw like Dark Souls, the Dark Souls 3 main menu theme was actually supposed to be a wait, wrong bonfire, thank you. Was actually supposed to be a boss theme, but since Dark Souls 3 got changed so much before release, it never actually made it in. I mean, it's the same thing with Pontiff Sullivan supposedly being the final boss in other versions of the game. Yeah, it's too good for a main menu theme. Exactly. When you listen to that, are you really going like, Time to view the settings menu in this theme. Pontiff has final boss energy. He really does, huh? People really like him not being the final boss though. The amount of times I've seen people on Reddit go, well, actually, it makes sense that he's not the final boss, because, you know, in a world like this, the main villain behind the scenes wouldn't be the actual final boss. He would be something. I can't believe this is what they considered a real mechanic in the game. The game where you're like supposed to be able to avoid all damage, those guys show up. Redonkulous. Same energy as the pause menu from Doom 2016. Stuff makes you want to punch a hole in a wall. Now guys, I know that this is a PG-13 stream, so you're gonna have to view Zoe through the eyes, okay, please, of someone who does not see an almost naked woman whipping me with a whip. You're just gonna have to talk about her in a respectful manner. Why is she even, like, here? What is this character? Does she have abs? Did they actually give her that? Because I'm looking at the shading on her midsection. For some reason, you know, just saying. Permaban life, Viper, get out of here. What is that word? Please. That does so much damage if it hits. How do you do a jumping attack with a whip? Actually, you know what? Whips are probably, like, the only real weapon where a jumping attack is actually like a not bad idea, right? Because with like a sword, you're not getting all that momentum in there. But with a whip, 80% of that momentum is just in the swing alone. So the swing by itself is like, you know, it's just crazy. Wait. Ooh. They gave a lot of NPCs like just projectile dodging. Oh, someone thought they could get in under, well, Zoe laughs while men make plans. Almost there, almost there. Don't you dare. No! Please, Zoe. My face when arrow. Oh, and you didn't even see it coming. Flame Fan is underrated for sure as a pyromancy. Just because it's not a projectile, people think it's trash. Oh no, nah, now, please. What is my health, by the way? 26 out of 1400. Please don't curse me. Alright, enough. I'm gonna get back to editing. Your stream will be running in the background, so call me if you need me. Flame Fan deals no damage unless you have mad high stats. Tell me you don't know how to make a pyromancer build without telling me you don't know. Flame Fan deals incredible damage. The only thing is that the biggest damage comes from hitting it twice. The first swing has pretty okay range, but the second one can leave you lacking. Pyro... Huh? Has this guy played Dark Souls 3? Pyromancies are cringe. Just use faith, Lamau. Are we talking about Dark Souls 3 here? Huh? You think you're so cool, don't you? Well, you're not. Ouch. Can you believe they actually nerfed them and that this is not the nerf? This is the nerfed one. They used to be stronger. From Software proving time and time again why testers are clearly overrated. What do you mean just use faith? Though. These do not occupy even remote same sorry. The damage is not. See, okay, From Software did something that I really don't like in Dark Souls 3. Faith does like terrible damage if you don't stand 2 millimeters away from them. I'm a Soul Sword Twin Blade user with 99 dex and 99 faith. I hope you don't take offense when I say the phrase that explains so much about you. Because it kind of does. Get away from me! I will say, Celso Twinblade with Dark Moon buff, definitely the strongest like thing you can have in the game. Like one swing is like the fully charged Zweihander R2. It's redonkulous. Hey, so I know if you talk to Lap and then you die enough times, he'll give you that slab on the house. But does he actually give you that slab? Or does he just give you another slab and then you can go in and get this slab later? Because that might be some Gigabrain stuff. Dying enough times for him to give you a slab and then just grabbing the one from here. Probably not. FromSoft is ridiculous with not giving you slabs in this game. So probably it's just not possible. It's not possible. Why not, you sick bastard? I've never seen American Psycho, you know? Is it good? It seems like the kind of movie that I watch and then at the very end I go like, wait a minute. That's it? Not because it's like bad, but just because there's so much of like a cultural feeling about that movie that I can't imagine it not being either crazy or completely normal. I also use the Onyx Blade, mad damage with great DPS. Really? I guess if you have the stats for it. Do I have to walk back up? Yeah, I'll skip it, alright? It's probably nothing. So the Ring of Favor and Protection is right here, right? Or is this just like protection plus 3? Oh, the damage. This reminds me of pushing... Yo, okay. Reminds me of pushing What's-Her-Face off the cliff many times. Okay. So... Weapon pulls 800 without buffs? Yikes. What would we prefer? Prisoner's Chain or Leo Chloranthy Night Slayers? Probably Prisoner's Chain over Night Slayers, right? Because who do we really have left to fight that uses shields, you know? I suppose the Rings Knights, but they don't really count. I got it to like 970 with buffs. Elden Ring be like 7,000 AR. Take it or leave it. God Melter Greatsword. Reminds me of the Godskin Greatsword from Elden Ring. Now that's a weapon. The weapon art of it. It's probably one of my favorite weapons. It's got a unique R1 chain and a really good, strong weapon art. Gotta say, I don't like Demon in Pain and Demon from Below. I like the Demon Prince, but not them. Ooh. Haven't poise broken them yet. There we go. I think I'm gonna be invulnerable for this, so yeah, we're fine. Oh, got him on the bleed right at the end. I keep forgetting this weapon has bleed. You know, maybe they aren't so bad, but I do remember fighting them in New Game Plus 7 and just absolutely dying. What? This man just said the sentence, bleed is so mid in Dark Souls 3. Who are you? Are you the world's most interesting man, or do you just not understand what you're saying? Bleed is so incredible in Dark Souls 3. I don't know what demon I've made. We will see momentarily. All I know is that it never procs. My man's never used a Karthus weapon in his life. Because... oh, yikes. I was just pressing buttons there, so it makes sense why I died. I like him because he's really big. He's like a raid boss, is what I'm saying. I really love that about him. Back in the PvP days of 2016, Karthus Curved Sword. The strongest weapon ever devised. People, oh, you remember the S-Stock, Karthus Curved Sword, Dark Sword. Man, early Dark Souls 3 was so funny. I don't think I'm getting the stagger off on Demon today. Yep, nope. There we go. I'm gonna switch to Demon, whatever its face. Demon in Pain, but I had to get my... critical attack in. Come on, let's make some space from Demon from below. Not gonna make the joke. This is a stream that will not be demonetized, I swear. And if it is, I will contact YouTube and ask why. Because that's actually a button that I didn't see before. That you can ask for a review on your video for why did this get demonetized? Just blame me. Unfortunately, that's not really how it works. You can blame someone all you want, but it doesn't mean that the content of the stream itself will get undemonetized. Oh, yeah, what? That was a true combo? Oh, come on. Come on. True combo? Because typically I don't mash the button, but on that I did, and I couldn't get out. By the way, I hated that in Dark Souls 3 PvP, by the way. If you mash the roll button, sometimes you just get out of R1 chains. which is bonkers broken. It really just felt bad when that happened, because you know that there's no way that should be actually how it works, but just something allowed it. So it did. Please get him. Oh, there we go. You know what I need? I need my Ember. I don't know if this is all the greatest time to get it though. Elden Ring versus Sekiro. Which one will you choose? Sekiro. Next question. I almost missed my favorite boss in Dark Souls 3. Let's go. Is this really your favorite boss in Dark Souls 3? You are such a strange man. What about the Demon Duo is your favorite boss? Please, see, this is why I don't like the gank. Because the one who does poison will always just get on you and just like walk to you. For the melee. He doesn't just shoot poison. It would be so much better if he just shot the poison. Lily calls him the strangest man while I'm here. True. I don't know, maybe it's like when streamers say that that literal last subscriber they just got is their favorite. Nice, Toxic. I love Toxic. I love not being able to cure it too, so I'm gonna waste like 7 Estus flasks. Cause look at how slow it ticks down. Heal? Never. Do I really have nothing to... Nothing to do it? Nah. Just have to grin and bear it. I think my... I like Demon Prince, but I don't like the duo. The duo just gets annoying. Demon Prince is what makes me feel like a raid boss, or like just a game that could support a raid boss would be so fun in Dark Souls. Because think about it, Demon of Prince has so many just cool things going on. This is definitely, yeah, the guy who makes the cloud. Please, can you not kill me? Like... The Toxic, huh? Toxic. Did they have to make it toxic? See, I think that might be why I just don't like them. You really gonna make me cure Toxic every time I get hit by that? When there's 2 big guys that are just kind of right next to each other spewing it? So you learn to avoid it. Shut your damn mouth. Come on! Stop it. I hate them. Okay, my real problem is that I don't like how close they'll get and then stay. When they're separate, it's fine. But the poison demon will just walk up to you, even though he's not in anger spacing right now. Just learn spacing. Shut your damn mouth. I've beat this boss. Soul level 1. Broken straight sword. I know. I just can't be bothered sometimes. I just can't be bothered sometimes. I will say this boss on the sorcery, pyromancy, and faith run was really fun. Because the boulder move would break their posture like mad, but it didn't do much damage. So it was kind of just like a real raid boss type experience. Oh yeah, that run was what I wish like every Monster Hunter fight would be. You know, if Monster Hunter was actually like a good game. Unfortunately it is not, but we shall keep going regardless. Bing, bing. I do like the Black Knight weapons on this fight. Mostly just because... Oh, staggered much? They do, like, insane damage. Get dodged. Alright, so I think we're entering a period where both of them are going to be poisoned right now. Or rather, both of them for the 3 milliseconds while both are alive. What's Demon from Below's Demon Prince? He's he's laser, right? I think the one that's more red is his more fire. The one that's more red is the Firestorm one, while the laser... Please. The laser one is, it's this guy, because he's more yellow. He does more physical moves. L opinion. Listen. I don't actually really dislike Monster Hunter. I really liked World. I kind of hated Iceborne. But the thing is, I like to say I don't like Monster Hunter. Ouch. Because Monster Hunter fans are some of the most obnoxious people you'll ever meet. It makes Dark Souls fans look like normal people. How do they make two bosses in the same DLC with laser attacks? I'm gonna get blasted. Yep. And they made one of them like so much cooler than the other. Midir's laser, like digging up the ground, will never not be so sick. Thought I would jump a little further forward, but I clearly did not. Kinda hate Midir. This is why you are the official strangest man of the day. Midir is the best Dark Souls 3 boss. Hands down. Wrong, it's Gale? What's Gale? Oh, best Dark Souls 3 boss? I thought you were about to diss my man Gale. He didn't do anything wrong. Nice meeting you, Demon Prince. See you on the other side. Midir is the best Dark Souls 3 boss. Lamau. Lol, even. What is your guys' problem with Midir? L opinion, get out of here. So many bad opinions today, and none of them are coming from me. How is Midir bad? He's literally so good. He's overly hard. What are you talking about? Overly hard. Overly hard. Oh, my heart. It's gonna give out. And ultra boring once you learn him. The most insane people are on the internet. The most insane. I love mashing the dodge button or walking. Who is this man? Someone needs to pick him up. Literally gives me time to buff mid-combo. What are you talking about? Is it the rampage attack? Cause that's what the rampage attack is like the biggest scapegoat I've ever seen in my life. Whenever people talk about how much they don't like Midir, they bring it up every single time without fail, no matter what. Oh no, he does like a combo. Big whoop, pal. You have to stand there. Sit with your thoughts for a second. Oh, you know what I just noticed? This crystal lizard can't walk off the balcony. Even though every single other crystal lizard they've ever designed in this game can and will all the time. One of the crystal lizards doesn't even have to fall off the map to fall off the map. They literally just phase through a wall and die. Many of us are by the fire forsaken. Get out of here. By the way, these are the guys who we can lightning reflect. Cause they're the. There we go. See? No, please! God damn, I hate them! They're so annoying. I hate them. And they're everywhere in this dang DLC. Alright, let me read the bad opinions. Viper, I agree wholeheartedly. Updoots on the left, by the way. Reddit Gold, this comment received. Midir is so dulling, so predictable. And the attacks aren't even interesting. Oh man, he swiped. Oh damn, he swiped again. Oh man, a bite. Spicy from soft. I don't like Midir because he's boring. Most don't like him because he's too hard. I just can't imagine thinking he's boring. They're an easy two-shot. Yeah, so is that one hollow in Erithil Dungeon who shoves you off when you pick up the first item. You can also two-shot him, but him being an opponent is not the challenge here. Him shoving you off the cliff is the real issue. Simply not engaging is oftentimes better. Something you need to learn in life itself. I didn't realize how few sources of lightning damage there were in this game until I read the this mod page. Because it's like really not that much. I don't fall for it that often. I fall for that one hollow in Irithyll dungeon every single playthrough without fail. I always get why. I always get pushed by him. Kill Gale today. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. I will say who I do hate, these guys. We can agree on that, right? They build up curse, and then you have to sit here for 5 minutes, because if you walk forward, there's another one down the stairs who will kill you by walking past him. It's like why I hate Winter Lanterns. It's the same thing, except he's about to kill me in 3. No, I walked past him fast enough. I like Ringed Knights, but I'm not sure why. That hit me? I guess so. The Ringed Knights are probably the best thing they could have done for this DLC, because all their weapons are interesting. I personally really like the paired ultra great swords, but people online will blast you for that one. I just wish I could do more slams with that Ring Knight ultra great sword paired. Ring Knights are cool. They are very cool. Viper be like, I would prefer to fight a ringed knight than a stupid Midir. Listen, you guys didn't know what you're walking into. I apologize. I am the Midir Defense Force. They're like a bunch of mini Solar Cinders. Me when Soul of Cinder's weapon only has a single hit move as the weapon art, but then Ringed Knights get his proper combo. A buffed up Ring Knight would be more interesting than Midir. So would you say the Ring Knight before Half-Light is more interesting than Midir? Yes or no? I think the reason I like Midir is because his head does take so much damage. If you use a lightning weapon, also more interesting than Half-Light itself. I can't believe they put another swamp in this DLC. There are 2 swamps in this DLC with 3 areas. How do you even pull that off, Miyazaki? I will say though, I like the visual. I like the visual of swamps because you get to see far away. I do hate this guy though. He sucks. Then Leto comes out, does a single swing and then leaves. Takes too much effort for a boring boss. Boring. You're boring. Alright, I'm extending an olive branch of peace with the simple question: at least we can agree that the ancient dragon fights in Elden Ring are hot garbage. Please don't. He did it. What were they thinking with those guys? Literally, like, I just can't see the thought process there between let's make the head a weak spot, but he never shows his head. Ever. Ever. Literally ever. Am I just like destroying Dragon Slayer armor, or like what's going on? I wish he dropped his soul again so I could get his axe before going into New Game Plus. There's such an easy fight, I forget they're even bosses. You're so weird. Why do you say things like this? Every time I talk about a boss, you're like, oh, by the way, he's the easiest thing I've ever fought, ever. But you don't need to talk about your skill. It's Elden Ring. Skill is not how we determine anything in Elden Ring. Strong words. You know, hey, this is a stream of no strong words. Because last two streams got demonetized, so now we're just being pure boys. We're being very wholesome, funny men. I didn't press the button in time. Also didn't unlock the shortcut. Elden Ring equals fire spam. Elden Ring's dragons are like Midir, but if Midir... like, if you couldn't hit Midir's head. Which means they're trash. By the way, I do have to pee, so I'll be back in a second. Enjoy. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Worst boss in Elden Ring. Can't believe it. It's so sad how that's more of a actually pertinent question than best boss in Elden Ring. Cause it's like actually like a question that you have to think about. Best boss in Elden Ring? I don't know, probably Radahn or something. Worst boss? I don't know, there's like 100 of them. There goes 100,000 souls. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But my latest vid got demonetized for nudity. Wow. Can't believe it. We gotta stop, you know, fricking these. I can't get demonetized again, man. The last 2 streams demonetized. I can't. You know, you gotta stop destroying these bosses. YouTube takes that as the act itself. Also, I'm really hot right now. What the heck? Is anyone else like a full-blooded testosterone-having man, but they get hot flashes anyway? It's so annoying. I understand why, you know, people complain about it all the time. Can't even make a video with the wretch starting class. Wow. You just hit me there with this with a wow, huh? Should have taken this shortcut before, but I guess here we are. I mean, most bosses in Elden Ring suck. Yeah, that's why it's like a real question. It's like, I just wish Elden Ring was better, okay? I just wish it was not so bad. I'll say this is, I hate this. The fire trail that doesn't actually correlate, ouch, to like where it's safe to stand on. I could do without that. Please, I'm actually so close. There we go. Worst boss in Dark Souls 3. Invaded by the valiant, honorable dark spirit, Moaning Knight. He's so bad, it's astounding. Shut up. You guys are so mean. What's wrong with my skill, huh? The need to beat these games without taking damage does not exist. I think it's mostly just because I play with heavy weapons a lot. So, you know, I'm like an AI. If you don't tell it, like, hey, don't get, you know, don't get, like, stuff. If you don't tell it not to do something, it's gonna do it. And that's me. It seems that you have a fetish for taking damage. What are you talking about? By the way, he might kill me right here. Just kidding. Oh, FromSoft, you've done it again. With the double illusory wall. Plus C Deus Ex has to be the worst Elden Ring boss. Imagine having so many completely valid options and you still think Placi Deus Ex is the worst Elden Ring boss. I just can't imagine what he did to you to make you think that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like Placi Deus Ex. But, like, what about him screams worst Elden Ring boss to you? I don't get it. There's so many irredeemable bosses in that game. Oh yeah, I still have to hit Midir down, huh? I forgot that was like an actual reason to fight him on the cliff. Placi Deus Ex is only okay. I would agree. Hello there, Midir. My problem with Placi Deus Ex is that he's too... he's very simple. Well, he's also really easy, but... his entire fight is like 3 seconds long. You either live his double lasers or you don't. I do like the range on Genichiro's attack. Being able to hit upward, fairly easy. Oh no. Well, now that I think about it, Fire Giant is probably worse. Yeah, probably. Did you know that this Midir is either larger or smaller than the actual boss Midir? No, come on! Okay, Midir sucks, you're right. Wink. Listen, I think Midir is great, but having to knock him down in this obnoxious cliff-sided counter, it does suck. Worst boss is Valiant Gargoyles, and it's not even close. Are they? I've only fought them once, and I remember having a bad time. But I did, like, every time I hit the Valiant Gargoyles... Failed a jumping attack again. Oof. Every time I hit them, I would do like a quarter of their entire health bar with one swing. So maybe, I knew it. So maybe I didn't really come at them at the right time. Fire Giant has some of the best hitboxes in the game. Does he? Have you seen the hitboxes? I mean, I'm speaking out of my ass. I have also not seen the hip. I love how it's completely random whether he does a fire attack that's fast enough to hit you before you can do anything. Elden Beast is obviously the worst. Is he though? Is he though? I don't like Elden Beast, but I do like hitting Elden Beast. Like Elden Beast, that crack sound effect and the hit stop when you hit him, now that is based. Although I will say the entire rest of the fight is pretty meh. I love getting hit regardless. Can't believe I died to his rampage attack. He's about to do it. Oh, but he doesn't get to because I'm too good. I just don't know. Like, so every one of these Souls games has obvious issues, right? But like, I feel like when I see it, I'm like, okay, this game has issues. Here's how I could reasonably fix that. If I was like a game developer who's crazy, or like a modder. I don't know what I'd do for Elden Ring. It's just so universally not that good that I can't. It would have to be. It would have to have an improvement across the board in like every single area. Because it's just not. Like, the general quality is not as good as I would like it to be. I think Radagon is the best boss because you can parry him. Yeah, but he's also really bad. I hate his teleport hitbox. I think that's my biggest problem with him. Alright, you guys said, you know, you guys said he's boring, so let's see, you know, am I gonna be bored? I don't know. I'm not bored yet. Man, how did they take this attack and make it worse than Elden Ring? So what's your favorite boss in Elden Ring? Probably Radahn, but he's way too easy. Like, he's genuinely pathetic. Oops. I love how I knew there was no way I was hitting that, but I did it anyway. What about Millennia? Don't you get me started on Millennia. This man said you'd be better as a mid-game boss. Do you see what's on your screen right now? I love Midir's wings, I have to say that. Because in Elden Ring, this attack hits on both sides of the flame cube, which makes it super inconsistent. I have came, interpret that. Wait, hey. This is a clean stream today. The last two have been demonetized, and I'm gonna make sure this one isn't. And if it is, I'm gonna talk to YouTube about it. So, I can't have anything weird in this one. Because, I don't know, I personally would not have demonetized the last two. But we did talk about it. What's your favorite boss in Sekiro? That's a tough one. I think I would put it either Genichiro or True Monk. Wow. That missed, huh? Oh, he's doing his laser. I'm glad I'm not like... Whoa! Oh, come on. I think my least favorite boss in Sekiro is Orin Headless, Shichiman Warrior. Lady Butterfly, yep, Lady Butterfly. Famous last words. I did bite the hand that fed me, huh? I just don't get how you can think Midir is like boring. Like, are you insane? Genichiro Gaming, that's what I am right now. So after this playthrough, by the way, guys, I will be doing another playthrough of this mod, but with the Sword Saint weapons. So stay tuned for that. Because I think that might be next stream if we get past, you know, get past Gale. I'm so sorry, man. I can't remember the names. To me personally, Midir is the best dragon boss by FromSoft. I'm glad we get a little bit of Midir love in chat right now. Because during Demon Prince there was a lot of ouch. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of dissenters. Call me DSP because I'm about to call my haters dissenters. I saw the funniest clip of Darkside Phil on Twitter the other day. It was Chad Amelia Watson, and by the other day I mean yesterday. Chad Amelia Watson versus Virgin Darkside Phil. Willing to, you know, fight the game on its own systems versus not willing to learn anything. It was so funny. He one by one moved like 17 balls into the pressure plate because he didn't understand that you were supposed to make like a vehicle, like a snowplow, to push them in. And all the while, he was just complaining and complaining about it. Which, to be fair, does kind of sound like something I would do. But at least I'm, like, not that bad. Now, Midir bores me. You must be the wildest man ever. How can you look at the screen right now and be like, huh, boring? Ouch. Didn't think that would hit me, but I got cocky. I love hitting the head, alright? It's so good. Mid OST as well. You're so crazy. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, it's not like literally the greatest soundtrack in the game, but it's really good. Not nearly as good as Gale. Well, Gale is like the emotional cinematic end to the entire Dark Souls series. Gale is just a good dragon boss. I will say, that one attack he did right there, I don't like that. That will very consistently get me. The texture right there could use some work. Gale is a good dragon boss. I meant Midir, alright? Speaking of... oh no, he's gonna do that move. Hey, suck on that. Kumogiri and Ashina Great Bow. Wow, every single person in chat came to lambaste me over this Slave Knight Gale thing, huh? I'm glad you guys can find some common ground. Also, this is a cool arena. I mean, come on. There's some crackpot lore theory about it being the killing of the first flame. But I don't know, yo, I think it's just cool regardless. Overly boring, I mean, he's just boring. Craziness. Absolutely off your rocker. I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe they're right. Let me fight him and I'll give it like a... I'm older now, let's see. Nope, he's still pretty good. I think you guys are just a bunch of haters. Demon Prince is another great duo boss fight, and the music is damn good as well. I think... I just like Demon Prince as like a fight. Which makes a lot of sense, because Demon Prince is another one of those bosses who is really bad in boss versus boss, because they have low poise. So I root for him, you know? I root for their success. I will say... you know... well, what am I gonna say? I don't know. I was gonna say something. Midir versus Demon Prince. I do think Demon Prince pulls off the feeling of a raid boss a lot better than Midir does. Midir's a great 1v1. My face when we both miss right here. Shut me down. I still remember making the video on this guy versus Gale. It was so close. Because this guy, he's got a lot of stamina. You know what? That's absolutely a move they just used for Banished Knights. Looking at it. Like, I know they mixed Lothric and Banished. Ringed for Banished Knights. But that, like, just seeing the animation, it's so obvious. I love the noises too. What was it? Pole dropping on the ground sound effect that's going around on Twitter. Can't be making such rookie mistakes, Nuffly. Said roofie. You know what? It is how it is, alright? Foolishness! The king's decree, so no trifling matter. I hate Half-Light though. Can we agree on that? Half-Light is ass? Having to listen to this guy exposition at you every single time. This ain't it. Ba bum ba bum bum ba dum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Hey. Wow, you didn't even turn around yet. Idiot. Hearken to the call that summons thee. I will say, Half-Light's theme goes hard. Way harder than it has any right to go. Genichiro's the better swordsman with a katana and multi-strike hits than you are, Half-Light, and a bow. He's kind of like the Genichiro of this game, huh? We got ourselves a good old meter match. What? Dodging over it, as you oughta. The arrow bounced off. This guy should have been optional. You know what? Yes, he should have, huh? Like, it would have made the Covenant kind of annoying, but it would have just made, like, the game so much. Like, the DLC. So, he's parrying me now? It would have improved the DLC, I would say. Not having any poise on my swings is a little tough. What if I just waited like half a second? Idiot. Half a second before doing the shoulder check. You think that would like catch their roll catch? Because the normal strikes are long enough to just catch it by default. Dummy. Missing every single hit with that again. Just edge walking in the weapon art pose. Oh, okay. You know what, Half-Light? Maybe we can. Maybe I didn't take you seriously. You know what I mean? Kill him for a slab? Oh, you know what? The slab does provide good reason. How many slabs do I have now? 3. Okay. Getting up there. I think... Yeah, my Blades of Conquest is +5, which means I've already done that. The judge dude can be killed for a slab. I hate to break it to you, but you get the slab anyway. You don't have to kill him for it. And also, I don't even think he drops it with the slab. Filianar. Me with women, you touch them and they just die on the spot. It's actually not my experience. She's got like a melena eye, you know? I'm not sure, like she's got like a thing going on. Are those roots or just weird lashes? Ingrown lashes? Yeah. So supposedly, right, this is how it was, like, this is how it actually is, instead of like an illusion that the ring city is still standing. I skipped it 10 seconds before the ending, and I skipped the cool part. Wow. I'm so good. Old man versus man who has an old man inside. True. The fight of a lifetime. Great job, Nuffly. Thanks, thanks. Grats, grats. Filianar, help me. The Red Hood is come to eat us. What do you mean, old man inside, Ayo? He's talking about Ishin. I'm Genichiro. I can cut my neck and then out crawls Ishin. See, that's why Genichiro is stronger than Dark Souls 3. He hasn't had to bring out Ishin yet. By the way, isn't this like such a good cosplay of Genichiro in Dark Souls 3? I mean, working with what we have, it's pretty not bad. I love how this guy's still here. Despite everything. He's just roaming around at the speed of sound. Sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot Genichiro can give birth to his grandfather. Sorry, pal. Wait! You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Futurama, right? Smooth words for Mr. is his own grandfather. Where Fry goes back in time and he sleeps with his grandmother and then becomes his own grandmother. Because his grandfather actually like died in an accident. That was a good show. I heard they're trying to keep Futurama going right now. But like they're trying to not pay Bender his due. How do you even how could you possibly get that wrong? I never wait, is there just a seam in the ground right there? I was gonna talk about how you can see the sand moving. Like it's a big sand ocean, but like the seam. Very visible. I mean, who can forget Gale's Phase 2 stinger, right? It's a pretty good theme. You know what I used to listen to? Back in my high school days, I'd listen to Falcone's rock version of Gale's theme as I worked out with the football team. Oh my, the voice cracked. You guys, so silly. You think you deserve everything, huh? Maybe I won't sing ever again, huh? Maybe I won't. All I remember about my last playthrough with Dark Souls 3 is just face tanking his entire moveset and killing him so fast that, like, I just didn't have to learn anything. It's been a while since I fought Gale. I'm trying to learn his, like, just walk out of his combo moves. Like, that's one of them. I'm much better at Dark Souls 3 than you guys may realize. The thing is, I'm just out of practice, you know? Increase the music volume? I might. Oh, shot in the head, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Oops. Oh, cheeky one. Phase 2 time. Time for the music stinger. Need more volume? Scotty, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. I need more. We shall do it. Because he just kind of walks at you in the beginning of phase 2, so we have time. Hold on, let me sit. Oops, I forgot about that one. It's not looking good, friends. He's still got a lot of health left. I wish I could hit him during that, because he immediately staggers no matter what. Ugh! Hoo-hoo-hoo! He didn't understand. He's going phase 3, man! Can't die now. You like that lightning attack? I thought I might as well throw it in there. Oh, get hit. It's time, Gale. Face the end. Alright, that was pretty good. I'll give you that. Whew. I still got some of my Gale knowledge in me. Turning the music up was definitely the right choice there. Okay, so all that we have left is Solar Cinder, right? I did take a lot of damage there on Gale at the beginning, but I think I nailed it. We need the volume back up then? Oh, come on. You can't have the banging soundtrack the whole time. I can turn it back up for Solar Cinder, alright? Mayst thou thy peace discover. Is do I genuinely just have Solar Cinder left? I think so, right? The plin plin plon, plin 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 plon. We need it for Soul. All right, I'll get you your music for Solar Cinder. All right. It's a pretty good set piece, real. I think one of the neat parts is, right, it looks like there was a wind blew them over here, right? Or maybe in some massive fiery explosion, considering this is the kiln after all. What's going on over there? Ah, hello there. I see you've seen me. Wow, you got me good, huh, pal? How does everybody know who Rotomatic is? I feel like I'm a hack, because until he showed up here, I had no idea who he was. I just love missing attacks. It's literally my favorite thing. The best part is that it's all my fault. Well, yeah, he dodges projectiles too. Ah, I see. He's using the drunkard's curve sword. You hate me enough. I know it. No, it's not like that. Soul of Cinder is harder than people give him credit for. I just think his stats are not high enough for most people not to just blitz him. Aw, the miss. I feel like Chasing Slice doesn't go that far forward. owned. Oh no, it's sorcery form. Also known as the reason he loses in boss versus boss. I wonder if that actually does piercing damage. Get ready, guys, it's almost time for the Plin Plin Plon. It didn't do the phase transition into the music. There we go. The kick. I keep missing that. No! Miss. I am very bad at aiming the lightning attacks. They don't do too much damage, so it's not a real issue, but still. It's Dark Souls 1 the character of this boss. It really is, isn't it? Alright, I came across Nephi with that 1K sub special vids. Sent to all my mates, that video was so good. It was, wasn't it? I don't know how I'm gonna top it for 2K sub special, but it's it's coming up. The 2K sub special. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. Summon Firekeeper. And with that, I put my hands up. Hats off, hunters. It's time for the ending. And no, I'm not gonna hit her, alright? I don't get bad endings in video games. I only get the good ones. Been out of my drink for far too long. I know, where's Sekiro? He's gonna miss the ending with his favorite character. Let's go, the Chad ending. For the time of thy grand betrayal. You guys remember when they named a location?
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
Morn in Elden Ring? And it had nothing to do with Dark Souls 3. That was a good part.
But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Doesn't it look like you can move your character right now?
Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Embers linked by Lord's past. Yeah, and you can move your character. Wait guys, wait, I don't want the game to end! Ah!
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
No. It ends with that line? Oh, come on. Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still? Miyazaki, you've done it again. I equip Dancer's swords for this ending. You can see the flame from the swords slowly fading into nothing, and then she says the dialogue. Damn! That's a good idea. I wish Dancer's swords were better. They just don't do... They're just not good. Whenever this like comes on the playlist, like and you weren't expecting it, immediate tears every single time. Yuka Kitamura, there she is. Pour one out for you, my friend. You know what I just noticed? Two of the designers of this game have names that are the same as my mini-bosses. Well, not the same, but pretty close. I saw a Daisuke. I saw a Hiroshi. Ah yes, Raiko, Mutsuo, Kazuhiro, Tyler. A Motoi Sakuraba, the often forgotten key part of this. When it comes to music, Elden Ring is good, but I just keep going back to Dark Souls. Something about it that's just better. I know what you mean. Hold on, are these people the Passion Republic? Did I read that right? What? I think with Elden Ring making the average boss fight less important, the music also was less good. Too many times there's no like climactic ending to songs. They just keep going. I just can't believe we had Bloodborne music and then like years later we're at Elden Ring music. How the mighty have fallen. Godskin Apostle's pretty good though. I'm mostly letting the credits ride because there's nothing left to do today. Alright. Begin journey to in current state. Nope. I mean, the themes are a bit different. They are, but I mean like the structures of the song, you know what I mean? Lawrence's theme is like a real song. It has a beginning, middle, and end. So many songs in this. Other than Bloodborne, no game has songs that have endings. They just loop into infinity. Elden Ring is like struggle. I kind of see what you mean. Hello there. You're coming at it just the perfect time. You know, after we've beaten Soul of Cinder and Gale. Yeah, Cleric Beast soundtrack's good. You know, they're so good. I think it's very important that songs end, because it makes the song better. Gracious, fine ash you've given me, as I give her literal excrement covered ashes. Probably gonna buy like 10 of these. Like Elden Ring's main menu theme tells you, "Rise, tarnished." I feel like they could have gone harder with that. Because the tarnished are like, they're rising to the challenge. But the world is still like Dark Souls. Everybody's dead or dying. Everybody's like 3 minutes away from death, canonically. Nobody's like, you're not rising up to fight against the great champions. You're fighting up just to like kill a bunch of guys who their glory age was like 500 years ago. I think that's my problem with the theme of Elden Ring. I know, listen to me, huh? Complain, complain, complain. I did say I was a hater. Hater till I die. So, something in this mod, right? Firelink Greatsword. I'm pretty sure they have the unique moveset for this. It's not like a Sekiro moveset, but they did it anyway, which is really cool, I will say. So I'm not sure how to do it. Where is it? Yoo-hoo! It took me long enough. So this is its base moveset. This incredible single line of fire. I actually like the Firelink Greatsword. I'm not gonna lie. For a very long time in PvP, I cosplayed as the Soul of Cinder. But with an Ember, I don't know how to do it, okay? Maybe I talk to Andre and he can do it. Because you have to use an Ember. Or so the mod page said. Give Cole profane. And it gives you like a super cool, it increases the moveset, right? How do I do it?
Be careful.
Let me, okay. The mod page said you use an Ember to like awaken it. How though? I don't think I talked to Issei. Sekiro is the only game where you fight bosses in their prime. I mean, you fight Sword Saint in his prime. I guess I just refuse to believe that Owl was in his prime 3 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real here. This guy has not been in his prime for a very long time. I need some help. How do I do it? Kenichiro, Owl, Father, and Monk. Kenichiro's in his prime, that's true. I know Owl Father is stated to be in his prime. I just don't believe it, man. Come on. You're telling me, like, Owl's not in his prime at 87, but he is at 84? Come on. Come on. Let's be real here. I say that a lot, don't I? Let's be real here. You know, maybe... Okay, so I think I have to use the Ember at, like... I just have to use it, right? Let me throw myself off a cliff so I can use an Ember again. You also fight Sword Saint Ishin and Monk. I will say that Monk is in the prime, yeah. I love these fog gates, they're just the most immersion breaking thing ever. It's said in Japan, the older they are, the more badass they become. True. But with that logic, Inichiro's not in his prime. He hasn't gotten there yet. Something tells me that didn't work. Yeah, okay, so I'm not sure how to do it. So the stream's over, by the way, but I'm just trying to figure out... Alright, so this is my Genichiro. Overall thoughts on the weapon, very well put together. You know, I'll always complain a little bit about this, because I know, like, this is a bad demonstration because I'm not locked on to anybody far away. But the first two are just too close to the ground. It's too direct downwards. I jumped over a puddle of slime once, shot it directly down into it, and it still missed. It's too much, alright? Listen, you just reel it back a small bit, and it would be so much better. But yeah, other than that, the weapon's good. I like what they did with it. 10 out of 10 stars. But it's time for a new fighter to be born. I already bought it, so just need to put it on. Here we go. Alright, let's put this weapon away. The Blades of Conquest. We have a good gun by the side. Huh. So that's just kind of your typical katana running attack. So this, it doesn't do... interesting. They put Ichimonji Shadow Birth in this mod? No way. So, the one-handed moveset is pretty similar to the moveset for the Rat Cutter. It's fine, I mean, it is how it is. Ichimonji Shadow Birth. It's so funny. But two-handed is where it really shines. See, look at that. This is sick. Do you think Rat Cutter has Ishin's firepower? You want to find out? So I think it's a shame it's not more like Ishin Ashina himself, but honestly what they did, from like a it is how it is standpoint, I think it's fine. While you stand in this fire circle, your attacks have like fire backgrounds. Yeah, you know, it's close enough to be pretty decent. It's not quite like having the same animations though. But yeah, look at this. Oh, that's neat. I haven't quite gotten to see its full moveset yet. Bing, 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 bing. See, look at that. This would be like good for like a thumbnail. Just a good pose for that. But yeah, I think. Okay, but what? How do you do this? I'm gonna look it up. All right, I'm gonna look it up because I have a very personal attachment to this weapon, and I want to see how it works. Yada yada yada. Blade of the Lords. That's not a hyperlink. Can now be infused using 1 ember. Oh, you think that's literal? You think it literally means infused with 1 ember? It's not like, you know, some workaround. You actually just infuse it. Ah, yes. That would make sense. 5,000, come on. Come on, 5,000. I don't need more than that, alright? I don't know what I'm doing. Just wasting souls. Alright, infuse it. Blade of the Lords. I don't quite seem to meet the weapon requirements. That's fine. Wait a second. So it's still like a great sword swing for that one. Oh, charging attacks, some fire after effects. Is it longer? I think I'm just going mad. So it's not two-handed, but it does have the two-handed move set. So it's still like this, pretty much. But I think you press two-hand and it... Yeah, no, it doesn't have like... Wait. Something tells me there's gonna be like a fire wave from that. I don't know, who knows? You two-hand it. Yeah, and you get to do different things. It's got its own kind of staff moveset. So does the weapon art change for this? Oh, it does. Although I can't really do anything without the stat requirements. Alright, so that's neat. Gonna run that one back. It doesn't seem to be morphing again. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, alright? I don't have the attributes, so who knows what's not working, right? But yeah, either way. Hold on, does one-handed have the gun still? I already tested that, no it doesn't. This will be fun. Be up. Until next time, my friends. Ishin wishes you adieu. And as hold on, wait, yeah. Give me a second. Oh, I gotta. There we go. And so do I. Next stream. Sorry, I'm making contact with Bloodborne real quick. Next stream is on Friday, 2 p.m. to Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'll be doing another playthrough of this with the Swords of Conquest. After that, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, but I'll figure it out. But yep, as always, I say but yep a lot, don't I? As always, have a good day. I'll see you next time. Subscribe, join the Discord, the Twitter, and I'll see you next time.